Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who lost interest in their crush. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. She lied about things that didn't even matter. Like, I was one of the top distance runners in the country back in high school. My dad was XYZ famous engineer who made yada yada. I checked because it sounded fishy and both were lies. Once, after we agreed to get ice cream somewhere and meet there, she ghosted me. So I texted her, if you didn't want to get ice cream, you could have said so. And she comes back immediately, railing at me about how her uncle had been in the hospital earlier that weekend and she was dealing with all of that emotionally, so she wasn't in a place to go see someone, and how she didn't owe me a heads up or anything, even though she agreed an hour ago to meet up. And how dare I say something so incredibly rude to her like that? Like, you can just say you don't want to get ice cream. Just ghost my text before enthusiastically agreeing to get ice cream and telling me to meet there in half an hour. Wow, so this girl just lies to lie? Whoa, I have heard a few stories about people like this. They just keep on lying. Why? I just don't get liars who do this. You know, like they're not lying about anything significant, right? Like you're not covering up something. Like, I'd rather a lie have a purpose. Okay? Like, if your lie just doesn't have a purpose, then why would you even lie in the first place? It doesn't make sense. I'd be so tired if someone was like this. Was crushing on a guy really hard. However, I noticed that I only ever seemed to be the backup option. He'd have quite intense relationships, and when those didn't work out, he would love bomb me and then drop me the moment a new girl came around. After the third time, I realized what was happening and blocked him. I've been remarkably happier since. Good that you dropped him. Obviously, love bombers are the worst people ever. They just always want something from you, so they're just so fake, honestly. They just love bomb you and tell you you're so amazing, you're so pretty, you know, I love you, right? Yada 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 yada. If I like a guy, I try to make him jealous after holding my hand, but then talking about other men. Yeah, I'm not playing any of that stuff, thanks. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If I like a guy, I'm gonna tell him that I have a boyfriend, and if he stays with me after I tell him that, then I'm gonna marry him because, you know, you need someone who wants you. You need someone who wants you. You gotta chase him away, and if he doesn't want you, then that's just not the guy for you. Even though you told him that you have a boyfriend, if he doesn't like you, then he's just not it. I can't deal with people like this, honestly. You don't play games in a relationship, okay? Don't be immature like that. If you like someone and they like you, then talk about it, okay? Talk about what you want to be with each other, okay? Communicate, please. If you don't like him, then tell him that you just want to stay friends, and that's it. It's as simple as that. Enough time passed where they weren't showing interest back. Oh, yeah, that's very normal. Well, if only I could do this. I feel like some people, including myself, when I like someone, I tend to like them for a really long time. And even getting over them is pretty hard, even though we weren't a thing, ever. It's just the fact that you just like them so much that it just hurts that they don't like you back. When I fall for someone, I fall hard. And I don't think that's a good thing, honestly. Because then it's so hard to get up. Literally, I'm just in bed all day, literally. Saw how she treated other guys interested with her. She would act like she liked them back, go on dates, road trips, get free stuff, only for her to tell them something like they're just a brother to them. Most would stop hanging around her after that, and she would just jump to a new guy and would do it all over again. Eventually, with me as we were friends, she started to expect me to do that for her too. I did not, and when I told her I would rather be friends than her toy to get free stuff, she jumped to my best friend and absolutely crushed him. See, he liked her since grade 4. We were 11 at the time. He was head over heels for her. She really made it seem like she liked him, only to up and tell him later she only wanted free stuff from him. That was the final bit for me to completely lose interest in being her friend too. Wait, they were only 11? This got me thinking like she was like freaking like 18 or 19 or something. Wait, like, are they saying she was 11 at the time she did all these? Like, go on dates, road trips, get free stuff? Or are they saying they were 11 the time that he liked her? But grade 4 is an 11. I'm more interested in their age than this whole story now. I was not expecting that. Now I'm just imagining like a kid being like, do you want to go on a date with me? Just get me free stuff, free food, everything, okay? An 11-year-old? Jeez. What a freaking player. She put no effort in conversation at all. It was mentally draining trying to have a conversation with her, and I just couldn't do it anymore. Aww. That's probably because she just wasn't into him at all. And I guess she didn't want to lead him on to make him think that she liked him by being nice. That is a lot of girls' concern though. Like, you just try to be nice and then someone takes it the wrong way and then you just feel bad. I actually have a boyfriend, but I really like you, so I didn't tell you. She said this to me after sex. Later that week, she told her boyfriend about cheating. He told her he was also cheating. She didn't like that and ended it with him. She wanted to get together with me. I told her no. Wow, good on you, honestly. What the heck? The audacity of people though. You cheated on your boyfriend and he tells you that he's been cheating too, and then you're gonna get mad? You both did the cheating. What? You can't get mad after that. You shouldn't even feel anything if that happened, okay? You cheated, he cheated. You shouldn't even be angry. He brought home a girl and it turned out it's his half-sister. Ah, how did he not know? What were his parents hiding from him? Oh my gosh, I hope they didn't do anything. You know, like, that's just so freaking awkward. She knew her parents would like me, so she asked me to come over to meet them, and then to get lost so she could meet her real date, whom her parents hated. That's so freaking rude. Wow, imagine that happening to you. You think your crush likes you back, and then they say, ugh, go away. Why would you think I actually like you? Of course not. I'm actually meeting this girl later, and I like her instead, but I know my parents like you, so I brought you here. Don't think I like you. That is so freaking mean, dude. Just using someone like that, playing with someone's feelings without even feeling bad, and then being so rude to them. She literally told him to get lost. How do you tell someone to get lost when they're pretty much doing you a favor? Butthead. I would have told her parents, you know. She's actually still meeting that butthead of a dude. But you know what? They belong to each other. She called me ugly in front of the whole class. I don't know why I had a crush on her for 2 years. That's so rude. Some people, they may look nice on the outside, but they're really not nice on the inside. Okay? And once you get a tiny hint of that, leave them. Straight away. When I was 14, I met this boy who had a crush on me. He was extremely nice and really knew how to compliment a girl. I had fun with him and he made good jokes. I started to get a crush on him too. Then after a while, he suddenly started making not so funny jokes only about me, my appearance and women in general, like go make me a sandwich type of stuff. I immediately lost interest and turned him down. Wow. Years later, our mutual friends told me he's a toxic and violent control freak and plays nice until he thinks he owns the girl and thinks he has to show who has the power. I'm glad I dodged the bullet. How pathetic is he? What? He plays nice until he thinks he owns the girl enough to control her? Wow. Wow. Run. Okay? If anyone is like that to you, run. Wow, so pathetic. He literally toyed with her. Wow. Wow, I'd be so freaking mad. I would actually be mad. He was literally so nice to her to the point where she ended up liking him, and then he pulls this card out. I'll just be so mad at myself for making him think that I liked him too. You know, I would never like someone like that. So I'd be so mad at myself, honestly. I was flirting heavily with this girl. I asked her if she was interested. She said no, so I stopped pursuing her as a romantic interest and now consider her a good friend. It's a good outcome in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is the best. When you're friends with the opposite sex and you both know where you stand. And that's just very nice in my opinion. Like, you don't get confused no matter how nice someone is, because it's like, well, they don't like me that way and we're just friends. Oh, I love that. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!